If you love those of your brothers and sisters who are in need like that, and live for their sake more than for your own, our foundation will continue to grow and expand. So, we really need to become something to mother, filial sons and daughters before true parents. Ito talaga yung pinaka-key. And brothers and sisters needs to become one to love. Brothers and sisters, we really need to treat each other as true and real brothers and sisters centered into love. So, mothers explaining here, parents tend to show more concern for their children who are lacking in some way than for those who are doing well. Also, as parents in the parental position, as leaders, sometimes people who are lacking more need to give more, invest more to them in raising them up. Like parang yung magulang ko, sabi ng mother. The parent is really focusing on the children who are not doing well, more than the ones who are doing well. So, ganun din talaga tayo. We have to really look at brothers and sisters who are lacking or are experiencing more difficulties. We have to invest more time sa kanila. As people who are in the parental position, we have to really help them more to overcome. So, sabi ni mother, raising children leads us to experience this in our heart. Also, through experience of raising children, we can also improve and develop yung heart talaga natin. So if you love those of your brothers and sisters who are in need like that, and live for their sake more than for your own, our foundation will continue to grow and expand. So this is really the key for our foundation to be able to expand continuously by raising up, especially those who really need and who really needs help. We really need to focus on them. And then through this, we can develop our heart, and we can truly become filial sons and daughters of our true parents. So mother said we have only one goal. So we are connected by strong through family ties with true parents at the center. Depending on how much wider, deeper, and higher we can build the environment of goodness based on God's will, our foundation will grow that much larger. We have only one goal, to create a unified world, one world with our heavenly parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind at the center. So ito lang naman yung goal natin lahat, whatever we are doing now, whatever is our mission. Sabi ni mother, so ang goal lang natin is to really create a unified world, one world with our heavenly parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. This is our ultimate goal. So since we are connected, by strong true family ties with true parents at the center. So, depending, sa mother said, on how much wider, deeper, and higher we can build the environment of goodness based on God's will, our foundation will grow that much larger. So, actually, nakadepende po talaga sa atin. How much, sabi ni mother, wider, deeper, and higher we can build the environment of goodness based on God's will. So, it depends on our effort every day. How our foundation will grow much larger. Nakadepende po sa atin how much we will move closer to the achievement of the goal of creating one unified world. One world under heavenly parents and true parents. It all depends on us. Kaya nga po in this natin ngayon, in this journey towards 2027, how can this be realized? And then when can be realized by 2027 or earlier than that? So, it depends on us. How much we are investing our effort each day. Kaya nakadepende po talaga sa atin. Everything really is on our hands. Ito na po yung hirap sa tayo buhay ngayon. It depends on how we fulfill our responsibility every day. Then that goal natin to build one unified world centered in heavenly parents, then we will move closer and closer to that goal. I dream that one day that goal can be achieved and be realized. True mother said we have to know and understand our parents' heart. So first, our fights break out among siblings because they do not know their parents' will and cannot follow their good hearts. You can understand your parents' will only when you connect to them in heart through true love. When you achieve oneness in mind, oneness in body, oneness in heart, and oneness in harmony with your parents, your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions all will come into one accord. Wow, this is really important. Ito yung ginugol natin lahat. Right? How can we really understand parents' heart kung lahat ng tao? Tayo din mismo sa ating community, sa ating parents' community. If all of us can really understand parents' heart, actually, we don't have any problem about unity. We will really work together. we're going to, sabi ko mother dito, once we really understand the heart of our parent, your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions will all come into one accord. Kaya, ang susi ko talaga, the key is how to understand the parent's heart. Paano natin maintindihan ang heart ng parents? So we have to really participate and really do what the mother is doing. Yan lang yung maintindihan natin. Kahit gano'ng katalino, kung hindi mo ginagawa yung ginagawa ng parents mo, you can never understand their heart. Kaya nga, these things are by experience. So we have to unite and connect to the heart of true parents through love. The way the true parents are doing. Also, we have to really experience these things and then unite with true parents. Why this world is like this now? Why there are continuous conflict? Sabi ni Tumari dito, fights break out among siblings because they do not know their parents' feel and cannot fathom their deep hearts. If only people really know and understand heavenly parents and true parents' heart, people will never fight. But they will just unite as one. Ganun din, in all groups and organizations. If only we really understand the parents' heart. Kaya nga, what we need to do now is to invest more, participating in God's work, in the parents' work. And then, that is the way for us to understand the mother's heart. And then, naturally, we can unite as one. All our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions will be in accord to our true parents. Kaya hindi talaga paano natin naiintindihan yung heart ng parents. So, we have to really participate in the work of true parents now. Yun po yung pinakakailangan natin gawin ngayon. That's the only way for us to understand. So, true mothers have been able to construct the one world of harmony under our heavenly parent. When you live in this way as true children, resembling true parents, you will realize that you are not separate, but you are brothers and sisters of one bloodline. Then you can establish the joyous world of peace desired by all. We need to unite as one for the sake of world peace by loving our neighbors as ourselves, and even forgiving our enemies. We need to march forward bravely and boldly until the day when all people can form one great family as brothers and sisters, and thus construct the one world of harmony under our heavenly parents. So, as we are given this opportunity this time, we are still alive. Right? We have this great time to really contribute in really building and constructing, one world under our heavenly parent. So, no matter what, we have to really fulfill our responsibilities. Sabi ni Kumado, when you live in this way, as true children, resembling true parents, you will realize that you are not separate, but you are brothers and sisters of one bloodline. Kaya nga, if we really feel that in our bones na talaga tayo, brothers and sisters, actually, unity will be very easy. Mga magkakapatid talaga, if you love and trust and really feel that in your own self, that will easily unite. So then you can establish the joyous world of peace desired by all. So we need to unite as one for the sake of the world peace by loving our neighbors as ourselves and even forgiving our enemies. So very important talaga this era where we are living in. We have to really love more people, neighbors natin, kapwa natin as we love ourselves, and even forgiving our enemies. We should be people without enemies. Kahit ano pa ang pinagdaanan natin, how much we were persecuted, or kahit ano pa we shouldn't have any enemies sa buhay natin. Right? So, ito yung, even Jesus was telling this, the greatest for Jesus in his time is to really love one's enemy. Right? So, kaya nga po dapat tayo yung mga tao na walang kaaway in our movement, lalo na sa movement po natin. Right? So, this is the way for us to really establish one world of harmony under our heavenly parent. The water of life. But even the clearest water will turn bad if it stagnates. It needs to flow toward the great sea, in the place where living water flows. Living creatures revive. Tribal Visayas are responsible to clean this polluted world with pure living water. So, really how fortunate we are that we could receive the marriage blessing, even though actually we are unworthy people. Right? Sabi ni Mother, the marriage blessing gives spoiled people new life. Through parents of tayo, we were renewed. We received new life to be born. because of true parents. Blessing. So, sabi ni True Mother, this fallen world is a polluted and marking place, and blessed families are like clear water, the water of life. So tayo po mga blessed families, we are like new waters tayo. We are pure water. So, but even the clearest water, sabi ni True Mother, will turn bad if it stagnates. Kaya nga po, stagnation leads to death, sabi ni Mother, sabi ni True Mother. Kahit po pure water tayo, kapag tayo po ay hindi nag-flow, walang ginagawa, naka-steady lang tayo, naka-focus lang tayo sa sarili natin pamilya, then what will going to happen? Even the clear water will turn bad, sabi ni True Mother. So it needs to flow toward the big sea. In the place where living water flows, living creatures revive. Kapag continuous ang movement natin, we are flowing, we can keep life. Like in the sea, because it continues moving. Living creatures are revived. So ngayon, sabi ng Mother Tribe of Visayas, are responsible to clean this polluted world with pure living water. Kaya nga po, actually, if we really understand lang, yung title na binigay sa atin ng parents, blessing to become Tribal Visaya. Can you imagine, we were given this great blessing to become Visaya at the tribal level. Wow, not only through parents. Tayo po, Visaya po tayo, bawat isa po sa atin, bawat blessed families po ngayon na nandito, nakikinig sa atin ngayon worldwide. We are Visayas. We are tribe of Visaya. This is really, unimaginable blessing that was given to us by true parents. Kaya nga po, we cannot just live on our own family for our own family. Without, kaya nga po ngayong time na to, no matter what, you have to start doing your tribal Visaya. Kahit na ang situation natin ngayon, we have to really stand on this great blessing that was given to us. We shouldn't miss this. Otherwise, once we are stagnated, sabi ng Mother, what is going to happen? We'll be spoiled, and then, we will lose the value that, na nabigay po sa atin, the blessing of the parents.